Hey everyone, Julie Salant, how are you today? Welcome back to the channel. I am thrilled that you are here. I am a spiritual teacher. I help people find their gifts, get in alignment with their gifts, and do what they came here to Earth to do, right? Many of you have a very big mission here on Earth, and I'm here to help you find it, to move into it. And I love what I do because I spent a lot of years being unhappy, not doing what I wanted to do and not using my gifts. And I have found that just using my gifts it's an amazing deal. So I'm happy to help. I'm happy to be here. So thank you for being here. Thank you for liking and watching and subscribing. And please don't forget to comment on the videos because I read all your comments and they hopefully will be helping you along the way with your journey. This channel started out as a numerology channel and I was doing specific readings for the numbers, which I love doing. But this year in 2022, I'm moving away from foundational stuff, away from foundational teachings, because I have moved in and gained a lot of knowledge, right, in the last year, which you probably have too. And I'm teaching things on a much deeper level. If you would like to work with me one-on-one, and I'm also an animal communicator, right? I help animals tell their earth parents what's wrong with them or what they can be doing better. I also help if you've lost your pet. So I am here just to communicate horses as well. So dogs, cats, birds, all kinds of animals. And if you'd like to work with me one-on-one, or if you need healing sessions, all the links are in the description box below. Most importantly, right now, I am running, this has just started in January 2022, the Brave Academy. And I have been working on this for 5 years. I am super excited about this. I have another spiritual teacher, he's amazing, who's going to be helping me. So there's going to be 2 of us, and we'll be teaching 4 months of modules for you. It's going to be a very small, select group of people. This is for those of you who are not beginners, okay? So you've been on your spiritual journey for a while. You know how to meditate. You know how to get downloads. You know how to listen to spirit. You know what your totem animals are, you know what your archangels are that you work with, and also your guides. So this is specifically for those of you who want to, we're leading the leaders and teaching the teachers. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter if you're a coach or a spiritual teacher. You can be an entrepreneur making jewelry. It doesn't matter, right? But it's for those of you that have a very specific, large mission, and you want to spread that mission out and that word out across the world. And we are here to teach you those spiritual principles to help you move forward, right? So all of that will be in the description box below, and I am super excited about it. So that will be there for you today. Okay, now that we have that out of the way. Today, I want to talk to you about power. Right? Power. Okay. Power is something that all of us have, but very few of us use. Power is something that is usually associated with your gifts. And I can tell you that for years, I was afraid of my power. I was not willing to step into it. As awesome as it sounds, oh yes, are you ready to step into your power? It's going to be awesome. It sounds great. But when it comes to the rubber meeting the road, a lot of people don't want to do it. They don't want to step into their power because they're afraid. They're afraid of their gifts. They don't know how to use them. And power scares them. They think, like I used to think, like I may hurt somebody, I might hurt myself. There's no manuals on this. And it's a lot to deal with. The downside of stepping into your power is that things could go wrong, right? You may not have control. You don't know what could happen. But at the same time, I have to tell you, on the other side of this door, which I've already walked through, I'm here to encourage you to step into your power. And the reason why is because your gifts are your gifts and no one else's. Your gifts are there for you to wield them and no one else. And if you're even remotely concerned about hurting others or what will my power do to me or anyone else, I promise you, you're going to be just fine. The people that never think those thoughts, those are the people that you should be concerned with, right? They will willy-nilly just walk into their power or try and pick things up. And all of a sudden it'll be like, holy cow, how does this work? And I don't care who I hurt in the process, right? That's not us. We are always divine sentient beings sent by spirit. And we are here to help everyone for their highest and best good, including ourselves, our highest and best good as well. So stepping into your power is a game changer. When you know exactly what your gifts are and you know how to work with them, it changes your whole life, right? And no longer will you want to sit in the cubicle and push paper. No longer will you want to be doing things that you're doing, but they're not in alignment with who you truly are, even if it's just to put food on the table. And listen, I'm not knocking that, okay? I used to clean houses for a living. And although I didn't like it, it afforded me the quiet time that I needed as an empath and very sensitive person, right? So that's why I did it. And we all have to do things sometimes that we don't really want to do or that aren't sexy or glamorous or anything like that. But we do it because, yeah, you got to put food on the table, you got to put gas in your car, and you got to pay bills. It's okay. But you only have one life. And moving forward, it would be awesome if you were able to use your gifts to help others, right? That's what you're here for. Okay, guys. I hope this is a little better. I just noticed that the light was changing and it was getting super dark. So I opened my window, and if you hear the ocean in the background, it's just a little background noise, but I just wanted to change things up. And then what happened was it got really crazy because I lost my papers and everything fell down and my computer fell, all these things happened. So that means that I'm on the right track, because anytime that I get this much pushback against putting a video out or saying what I'm trying to say, that means I'm on the right path. And that means that you need to hear this, right? This is important for you. So don't worry about it. We got this, right? So back to what I was saying. Let's talk about your gifts. Let's talk about your power. They're interchangeable, but they are very close to being the same thing. This is what I heard, and this is very important for you. Okay. Every time you reject what your guides, God, the divine, the angels are telling you, you are selling yourself short. You are stopping your progress, and they can give you no more, okay, until you believe and accept this, these revelations about yourself. So if I said to you something very basic, like you are a divine sentient being, do you believe that? And a lot of you are going to say, no. And some of you will say, of course I am. And some of you go like, I'm not sure. Why is this important? Because when I'm asking you if you're a divine sentient being, which you are, that is a spark of God, a spark of spirit, a spark of the divine. That means that you're not identifying just as a human. You're way more than a human, right? You're here to do extraordinary things, to have a big mission, to help a lot of people or a lot of animals or the environment and plants, whatever that may look like, right? That's what you're here for. Every time you say, no, I can't step, into my power. You may not even be saying it, but it might be subconsciously you're saying it. Every time you don't move forward with your power and keep yourself small, like I did for years, that's when things go sideways. That's when the devil wins, because you're selling yourself short every single time. You're staying in your box. You're staying with the labels, right? I am this and not that. I can't be that if I'm this, right? It's very important that you understand that you need to step forward and into all that you were created to be. Even if you're unsure, even if you don't know the way, even if you don't know what the picture is going to look like, even if you don't know the next step. And if you don't know, that's what I'm here for. And that's what the Brave Academy is here to do, right? So reach out to me. But you are rejecting and stopping yourself, no one else. And I kept myself small for a long time, much of my life, right? Keep your light small, keep your footprint small, because nobody gets me, nobody understands me. That's all crap. Of course, they're going to get you. Not everybody, but a good amount of people will, right? Those are just stories that you're telling yourself, right? They're just stories that don't serve you anymore. So we got to get rid of those stories so that you can be who you are. All right. Let me go on. Now, these are what I'm reading you are downloads that I've gotten from Spirit. And this is what Spirit said. Your failure to see that which you truly are will be your greatest downfall if you do not accept fully and truly embrace who you are. Okay. You have been doing this for many lifetimes and a millennia. The only person who can ultimately stop you from moving forward is you. Okay. The question then becomes, why do you hold yourself back from achieving success and having more attachment to your human body? Right? So your failure to see that which you truly are will be your greatest downfall if you do not accept fully and truly embrace who you are. You've been doing this for many lifetimes, for millennia. All you have to do is remember the only person who can ultimately stop you from moving forward is you. If that's true, why do you hold yourself back from greatness, which is by accessing your power? And I asked one of my clients this, and she said, the reason that I hold myself back is because of what other people will think of me. And I can completely understand that. Some of you may not feel that way consciously, but subconsciously, a lot of us feel this way because we're afraid of who we're going to become. I'll become powerful. I'll become seen by others. When my light shines really bright, people will see me. Way more of me than they might now if you keep yourself small, locked in a box, right? And that's scary to a lot of us, especially if you're empathic, especially if you're someone who has dimmed their light for a lot of years. It's very scary to be out there shining your light, even though we all say we want to do it. But when it comes to actually doing it, it can be scary, right? But this will be your ultimate demise if you do not fully embrace who you are and step into your power and own all that you are. Okay. So another download that I received that I can read to you is this. There is no other, sorry about that. There is no other like you. And you were created this way on purpose. See yourself, my glasses on, as the beautiful, strong being, empathic being that you are. Remember that there's no time to waste. Okay. You are healed. Stay focused. You are ascending. You are maturing. You are changing. Yet the world around you, and more importantly, other humans close to you remain the same. Why does this happen? It is indeed very challenging, yet it's all part of you and the need for you to change. Many times when you're changing, other people around you will not change. This will frustrate you, make you angry, and it will take you off balance if you let it. And you will, I promise you, if you do not make a conscious decision, you will stay small, you will stop changing, and you will revert back to what they are because you're more comfortable there. And I'm talking about your family members, a spouse, a sister, a brother, your parents. If they do not change, or they see you changing and they don't like what they see because they're uncomfortable with it, and they don't have any tools around it, you can push this away with free will and say, I'm not moving forward. I'm going to stop. I'm going to regress. I'm going to go back in my box. I'm going to stay with them over here with the cows and the turkeys instead of flying with the eagles. You have that ability. But I would encourage you not to do that because we need your light. We need your help, right? Especially if you're of the 144,000, I need you, okay? Step into who you are, for as beautiful as you see others, that you are as well, okay? You're smart, you're capable, you can do this, okay? All right. Remember, the illusion is that your thoughts don't matter, that your actions don't matter, that you can't change, that you're not capable. Those are all illusions to keep you small and to not move forward. And the devil's used those illusions on you since the very beginning of your life. Beginning of the millennia has used them on everybody, and they've worked for many people, but not for you, right? And not on my watch, okay? I was told to spread this message far and wide because you are more than you know, all right? Do not sell yourself short. Do not see yourself as anything other than what you truly are. Beauty and strength intertwined, okay? So I go back to my original question. Why are you keeping yourself small? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid of your own power? Are you afraid of what you'll change into? Are you afraid that you don't have what it takes? These are all good questions, but I would say, and I'd like to encourage you so that you know that they're all pretty much baloney. They're not true. These are just tricks that the devil uses to keep you small. When you step into all of who you are meant to be and your power, you will change. Your world will look different and it will be amazing. Okay, guys, I hope this helps. Now, don't forget, I am leaving the Brave Academy application process, which is really easy, down below. You can click on that. Also, there is the full webinar that's, I think, an hour and 20 minutes that I did with the other practitioner, Julius. That's also up there as well. So you can check that out. And if you'd like to work one-on-one with me, everything, the links are in the description box. So we are starting the Brave Academy really soon, in a couple of weeks. Please do ramp up for it. Let us know if you want to set yourself up. There's an application, just go ahead and fill it out with the fee, and then we're good to go. And we'll set up a time with you to talk. It's going to be super small, 6 people or less. We only have a few slots left because this is something that we're all in on. So you will be transformed and you will be leading others. Okay, let me know in the comments if this helped you, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Thanks, guys.